My name is Scorzafave.
My name is Jerome Smith.
We're playing for Club Nacional de Fútbol in Uruguay on the reserve team. We came here from Clarkson. We started playing in Clarkson about 4 years ago. And thanks to all the development and all the stuff with Clarkson, we've been had an opportunity to go to South America and play for this very important team that's one of the biggest clubs in South America.
We went there and we didn't know what to expect. We trained every day. We had a trial and they liked us from there. And since then, we've been training and playing with the team for about a year and a half now.
We just played a championship in Uruguay for the reserve team, and we ended up winning it, thank God. We're going back in about 3 weeks, and maybe that's where we started doing preseason.
Right, and we came here now with Clarkson to give a speech to the kids because we were once in their shoes, and we want to give them a speech, tell them how everything is and how we've come from Clarkson and how they developed us. And now we're going to be explaining to them how it works in Uruguay because they don't know what it's like to be.
So they get firsthand an example of what really life is like over there in South America, and really just to thank Clarkson for everything they've done for us. In about 3 weeks, we started doing the preseason again, and that's when we have to work really hard and try to win our spot in the reserve team. So then from the reserve team, be scouted into the first division team and get a professional contract, right? Because that's every soccer player's dream.
Yeah, so it's going to be hard because there's a lot of talent and there's a lot of experienced players there, but we're developing well, and hopefully throughout the time and work we put in, we'll be able to get our recognition and move on to the first team and hopefully get a contract soon enough so we can start.
And then from playing in the first division team, then once you start playing there, Uruguay is a country where it just sends you off to different countries like Europe. Happens all the time with Uruguayan players. So that's what we're kind of looking for. Get brought up to the first division team, debut, have some games, and then be sent off to maybe Europe or wherever we end up.
Because that's a boyhood dream. To play professional, it's everything we ever wanted. So hopefully when we go back, we can develop and maybe get the opportunity to become first team and get a contract as soon as possible.
When you're playing in a big team like Nacional, which is one of the South America's biggest teams, it's really hard because the roster is about 28 people, and that's not even including the players that are set on loan that have a contract and the players that they release each year, every 6 months. So when we're there, we're working 100% every day, just going day by day, working our hardest, trying to win the spot, trying to get to the first team, right? So it's all a big sacrifice that we're doing for not just for us, but for our families, for this club, for all that's given us. So it's day by day. It's really hard.
It is. It's a hard process because Nacional always has players trying out and players that they're loaning out and sending out. And
being one of the biggest clubs in Uruguay, there's tons of players always trying out. Every week you go to training and there's at least 20 players that are just trying out for your trying to get your spot, right? So you have to be 100% always giving you 100%.
Always got to be motivated and have dedication. Know that you got to win that spot, earn it, and you want it more than them because players, they come and go, but you want to make sure that you're the one that deserves the opportunity, not them. So you really have to prove yourself.
If it wasn't for a list of people actually that helped us and pushed us to be here, and now we wouldn't be here. I want to give a special thanks to Daniel Enrique for helping us a lot in Uruguay, taking care of us, taking us to eat, guiding us through everything.
Helping us.
A lot. Also want to thank people in Canada here in Clarkson that helped us with the training, with, again, motivation, telling us what to do. People like Jorge Almoa, Ricardo Isgro. I want to also thank the president, Ricardo. If it wasn't for these people, we wouldn't be here right now.